Hey you guys, welcome back to part 3 of house number 1 of season 1. So today we're going to work on the interior. So basically last part we finished the house on the outside. So we have something that looks just like this. Looks pretty good, right? Really simple, nice looking house in my opinion. Hopefully you think the same, hopefully you like it. So like I said, today we're working on the interior. So for the interior, we're going to start off with some spruce wood slabs we need spruce wood planks. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's stick with these. Okay, so first off, on the interior, what we're going to do is we can start with our spruce wood planks here. And we're just going to make it to where as soon as you walk in, you kind of have this open feel. And it's going to kind of start you on the bottom floor. And this will kind of be like a 2-story house to an extent, maybe like a 4.5 will basically be the best way to put that. So we're just having this kind of like staying open for now. And you can make a basement if you want. And you can see I'm kind of just like going over everything because we can kind of add more later on. But for now, I think we're fine. Actually, let's start right. We're going to stop all the floors from right past this window. So past this window, just fill in everything until maybe about halfway. And you'll see why here in a couple minutes. Because, like I said, it's going to be like a half-second floor will be the best way to put it. And my cat is outside my door just meowing like crazy. Okay, so around the windows, as you can see, all the windows are too deep. So like one block behind the exterior. What we're going to do, take your white stained clay. It's something we will need. And just go around all the windows and just, this will be kind of just like our wall color, basically. Like our wallpaper. So we're just filling all of this in and just kind of giving it a nice finished look to like from the exterior. And right here, just get rid of that. We don't need that. Let's do the same thing on the back walls here. The side walls, you don't really need to touch that much because they're really basically already finished. There's not too many walls like all the other ones, so you don't have to really finish them up on all of those. So just adding like some finishing touches to all of these. You know, just kind of adding some finishing touches. Nice, simple, and it really just makes the room look a little bit better. Because you can even add different colors to this if you want. If you want to make it to where all the rooms are different colors and add like purple or blue, just any color you want, any color wool, you can really do that as well. And it kind of lines up the room a little bit. But okay, I think we're good for now besides this window. Haha, found you. And okay, and I think we are actually finally good now. Okay, so yeah, I can see all the walls are finally finished for the most part. And what we're going to do, you're going to take out your spruce wood planks and we're going to have these come up one block. And basically the rest of this will just come all the way over and connect. Now these bottom windows, you don't really have to worry about too much. Again, you can add a downstairs if you want. But for this video, we're not really going to do that because we don't really have enough room on the flat map. They're really just more there for aesthetic purposes and just catching your eye, making the house look a little bit better from the exterior. But you can definitely use them if you want. I'm not saying you can't do that. Okay, we're going to do the same thing on the back here. So on the back, we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks. Let's go 8. Blocks left over, and we're basically going to come all the way over to the other side and just kind of keep this design going. Let me take some night vision so you guys can fully see in here. Aha, that's so much better. I can finally see all the blocks I'm placing. Make sure, like for the door here, you get underneath the windows. And same thing with this one here, since this one goes out a little bit farther. Let's add that there. Now, when you get to the garage area, what I kind of want to do is just kind of fill it in from right here. Actually, right next to the door is where we're going to start it. So again, make sure you use your white stained clay, not your snow, which is something I have in my inventory still. And we're just going to just have this come all the way back and connect. And we're just going to kind of just stack this up for now. Just going to be a plain solid wall. We can add more stuff later on, but for now, we'll just make it a plain solid wall. Okay, so there's that. And let's see, over here we could even maybe we're not going to make this one too tall yet. But for now, we're just going to have this side come over and just kind of connect. Okay. Just like this. Perfect. Okay, so now let's add some like dividing walls. So I kind of want to make it to when you walk in, right here is a different room. So you have a small dividing wall here. Let's stack this up. And we're stacking this up, stacking it up still, and perfect. Okay, I want the kitchen to be somewhere up here. So if we kind of make this wall come out a little bit farther, maybe around 3 more blocks, and then 2 blocks here, we have a nice little walkway leading into the other room. Oh, we need to do this here. Didn't even notice that. Happy I noticed that now. Let's have this come all the way across. Okay, so let's make this into a solid wall. All the walls right now are basically 4 tall besides the ones that start at the bottom. Okay, so there we go. Now for right here, what you can do is you can use your white stained clay to kind of just like add a kind of like small dividing wall, you know? I don't know how to describe this. It kind of separates the wood from the wood, would be the best way to put it, I think. Okay, and this right here is going to be a solid wall. Now, here's where our bedrooms are going to be. The bedrooms are going to be on the left side of the house. And we will have 1 bathroom. So that's good news, right? Because you definitely want a bathroom. Because if you ever have to go to the bathroom, you kind of want something there. Okay, so for here, what we can do is if you don't even want this to be a solid wall, just get rid of that corner piece. And we can even add a piece here with... you probably guessed it, anvil. Oh, anvils, because I love anvils a lot. And we can kind of make this like a very, very small living room area with spruce wood slabs here leading up to the 2nd story. Now, sorry if you guys can hear my cat. He's really just meowing like crazy. Okay. Now, again, the 2nd floor here, what we're going to do is just fill all this in. We're just going to... Wait, which side are we on? Oh, I'm on the wrong side. I'm meant to be on the left side of the house. So the rest of this is filled in. Now, I want the bedroom to be mainly here. Okay, so if you want the bedroom to be here, oh, again, make sure you use white stained clay, not snow. I keep making the same mistake. Okay, so I want the bedroom to be around right here. And we're going to have it be a 1 door. Again, let's stack these up. Now, these are going to be just regular doors. They're not going to be fake glass doors or anything like that because we want them to be functional. Okay. So this would be the master bedroom. Pretty good size, I think, for how big the house is. We can have the bathroom be like right here, coming all the way across. I think that's pretty good. And then we can use the rest of the space for like the kitchen and stuff like that. So maybe even the bathroom we can just kind of stop here. Does that seem big enough? I'm trying to think like, is there anything else we could do with the space? Because we could make the master a little bit smaller. So we might just make that a little bit smaller. Oh, excuse me. I just hate when I have soda and I have the hiccups after. It's like me bathing about soda. So what I'm thinking is if we just make this into like a 1 block back window, or wall, excuse me, and stack it up. Basically, we're shorting up the master by 1 block, so not too bad. And then the rest of this, so now we have a little more space and we can use this for like a 2nd bedroom, which would be, I'm not sure if we can even fit a bed in there. That's the problem, because we can use fake beds or real beds. If you want to use a real bed, you can for sure fit one in here. But if you don't, you're not really going to. So maybe what we could even do is make this into like a small closet. Dang it. So this could be like a small closet, and then this can be the bathroom. There we go. We figured it out. So we're going to add a door there and a door right here. Now again, let's just stack these up. So luckily we figured it out, what we want to do. And we still have more area to work with too, guys. We can still add another bedroom in this house if we want. Because even though it seems like a really small house, we actually have a little bit more room than you would think. So just do the same thing over here. Okay, I'm actually liking this house. It feels like a nice, clean design. Now, if we want to separate everything else, we could even do that. We could do something like this, add a small little dividing wall, which would kind of separate like this into like a little alleyway, a little bit. So we could do that, and voila. And just make this 1 block taller. And then again, so we come in through the door. We have, maybe like we can make this like the dining room area. This will be the kitchen area. And then down here would be the living room. There we go. I think we figured it out. Now, something you can do underneath with those windows. So if we want to come down here and dig down. And since these windows aren't really functional, what I suggest is maybe even just taking like black or gray wool. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to use black. And we're just going to put the white sand clay around it, and then put black wool right behind the windows. Now, you might be asking, like, why do that? Well, what it kind of does, it makes it look like the lights are off down there. So you're not seeing grass, you're just seeing the black lights. And let's kind of make sure we get under the windows. It makes it just a little bit more realistic, I guess. And I need to make sure I do the same thing to the other side then. So make sure you do that. And again, since we're not using these windows, this is why we're doing it. It's a small touch that kind of makes it look a little bit better, I guess. And we can do the same thing with the rest of them. Where's my way out? Aha, there it is. Perfect. Okay, so we have a lot of space up here right now, which we can even put like some chairs up here. Now, let's have this come down 1 more block. So, this will be ground level. And so this will come 1 block down, farther than every other block. Actually, do we want to do that? Because now the windows, we can use the windows, but I'm not sure how that would work. Let's have these come 1 block up, guys, just like the rest of the house. We're just going to keep it the same. Because at first I thought it'd be a good idea, but how the windows are, it wouldn't have looked right. We would have to cover up the windows with something. And I don't think it would have looked necessarily accurate to how I think it should look, so we're just going to stick to nice and simple and keep everything even. And add that one in the wrong spot, but we will need to have something come down because of the garage area right to my right at the moment, which let me take some more. Aha, there we go. So we need to figure out where we want the stairs to be for the garage. Maybe the garage stairs can be like right here. So then we just have these come down, just like this. And voila, now we have stairs here. We just have to make a small wall, which this wall could actually be a good thing because we can make it to where the wall comes all the way across. And then you also have stairs behind it. So aha, works out perfectly. We are able to keep enough space for everything that we need. It's just something small. And we can even add the TV right behind the wall here. So everything actually worked out perfectly here. Let me take some more swiftness. Come on, swiftness. Here we go. There we go. Okay. So using our white sand clay and just coming up. And let's stack this up 1 more block. And we need to do the same thing with the garage wall. So many walls and houses. Okay. And I think we're good there. Do we need... Yes, we do. Let me fix that. I wasn't sure if we needed that pillar there or not. Or if it was for decoration. So we could even just do this, cover all that up, and voila, now we have a garage door. So this takes us down. We can even make this one wider if we want. We have 2 blocks of space here. And now we have a door to the garage. Perfect. Everything's working out perfectly. So now we have living room area. We have meeting area, which we don't need that one there, so let's get rid of that. Kitchen, this is the bathroom, this is a closet, and this is the bedroom, and living room, and all that. Okay, so guys, we're looking really good. So now what we want to do, we're going to add a couple finishing touches a little bit. So I want you to take out your white sand clay again, or you can even use snow this time. We're going to use snow to kind of change up the color schemes a little bit. So this one will be the ceiling. Now, the ceiling for this front part, where it's a little bit lower, we're going to have it come all the way about 1 block from the stair we have. So right here. And then we're going to stack it up 1 more block. And then all you're going to do is just fill in everything else. So now everything from here on is just going to be ceiling. And again, if you want to make this into a 2-story house, go right ahead. You can definitely do it. It is possible. Not saying it's not. But I still suggest is keeping it a 1-story house. you have plenty of room for everything that you need. In this house, it can probably be even made in survival with maybe replacing the quartz with snow. It is easily possible. I still suggest just sticking with, hold on, when you get to the garage area, have it become 1 block above the window. But I still suggest just making it into a 1-story house, just nice and simple, and you still have plenty of space, guys. So, like I said, make it 1 story in my opinion, but go right ahead if you want to make 2. Okay, did we get, oh, we didn't even get over here. One of the most important areas. Okay, how much time are we at? We're at 15 minutes. So, we might call it quits for this part, but then in part 4, we will for sure finish up the house with the interior and the exterior, which we need to add a couple more things, just like stairs leading up to the front door. We need to add a deck, which is something that will be pretty easy, won't take too long, but it's just a small touch. And same thing right here. And I'm actually really happy with this house, guys. This is actually one of the better houses I think I've made layout-wise. Like, from the outside, it doesn't look like it's too spacious, but from the inside, you have a lot more space than you think. Okay. And maybe one last touch, we could add, if we take out a cobblestone wall, a couple of them, we can put one here, a pillar of quartz, and then one there. How's that look? Nah. Let's make it into all cobblestone. That'll make it look a little bit better. And voila, you don't even have to have this here if you don't want to. Alright, so again, next part, guys, we will work on the interior and finish the interior up and hopefully finish up this entire house. So, bye-bye, guys. Thank you for watching. And again, stay tuned in for part 4, which will be coming out very, very soon. So, bye-bye, guys.